Hi everyone, my name's Alice and welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Taurus. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. All right, so I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Taurus. And I always ask for your best and highest good. So what does the universe want to tell Taurus today? We have the Ten of Swords. We have the World card. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Lovers card. We have the Nine of Swords. For your opportunity, the Three of Cups. For your challenge, we've got the Three of Swords. All right, a nice mix of energy here. So let's take a look around the room. So any major arcanas? Yes, we have two. So in your present energy, we have the World, and in your guidance and advice from Spirit, we have the Lovers card. So we have two out of the 8 cards that are major arcanas. That's going to be that big sweeping energy that takes place over months and years, whereas the minor arcana are going to be your day-to-day activities and routines. And for the minor arcana, we have Cups, Swords, Pentacles, Cups, Swords, Pentacles. We're missing Wands. Interesting. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's look at your overall energy first, and then I'll get clarifiers as we go. We have your recent past as the Ten of Swords, your present as the World, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles in your near future. So your recent past, this Ten of Swords, this is talking about some completions coming to an end. And it's as low as it's going to get, right? Because there can be painful completions coming to an end. These could be in relationships, work, career, financial investments, maybe health issues, in the sense of coming to an end. Maybe you had the flu and that's coming to an end. You're releasing it, or it's just this culmination of something that is now leaving. Because the thing is that this is leaving. It's just as low as it gets. This is why it's seen as a blessing in disguise. It's kind of like everything piled up on you and then it's going away. It's like all of those burdens going away. And it's swords, right? So we're looking at thoughts, words, ideas. So when we're looking at that, it can even be old versions of you, because that's your mindset, right? These are words, how you describe yourself, how you see yourself. So you're releasing all of that. And it's a positive. But again, it might not feel good at the time, but it is a blessing in disguise, because when you do that type of release work, when it comes to an end, you create space for something bigger, better, and more beautiful to come in for yourself. It's that back and forth, that ebb and flow. So when that void is created, replace it with love, something positive and upbeat. I'm going to turn my fan on. Okay, then for your present energy, we have the World card. This is the last card in the major arcana. It's the 21. This is that transitional card where you're literally walking through this next chapter of your life. That's that portal. You're taking one last look over your shoulder. You're gaining that knowledge and wisdom. You want to take it with you into the next chapter of your life. If you don't learn from your life lessons, you repeat them. That's how it works. You keep repeating them until you learn from them, and hopefully you learn from them. Some people don't, or there's aspects that you just don't learn from. You keep repeating. This is that moment when you want to gain that and take it with you, because you can either go this path that's already been forged or forge your own way. But when one door closes, another one opens. What I love for you is that this is really lining up for you, and I just got the goosebumps. You have all of these completions in your recent past, and your present is that door closing and a new one opening. Again, a blessing in disguise. You're leaving it behind you. It's a beautiful energy coming through for you, Taurus. Then we have your near future as the Nine of Pentacles. This is known as the Lady of Luxury. This is being independent, self-reliant, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's just the energy of the card. So it's that wonderful feeling of having worked really hard and now being able to enjoy it. Right? You're able to have your savings. You're able to take a vacation. You're able to enjoy the nice things in life. Go out and have a nice meal, right? It's just enjoying the finer things in life. Having that laser focus to know what's important and what's not. You're really enjoying what you have in the material world because this is Pentacles. All right, let's get some clarifiers. I love the magic of that World card for you. It's really, to me, it's just sparkling. It's something's coming in for you, Taurus. Let's see what the clarifiers are. There's just something new coming in for you. All right, here we go. What does the universe want to tell Taurus for clarifiers? 5 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Oh my God. I fucking love what I do. If you don't know that, if you're new, the Wheel of Fortune just showed up. I'm just telling you how lovely it is and how this card is sparkling for me. How it's basically magical because it's sparkling here. And look who just showed up, the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, there's something beautiful coming in for you. Luck and right timing. I'll get to that in a second. I had to share that with you because I just love how Spirit works. Really, that's just fucking amazing. I love it. I love it. With the Ace of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. Okay, so here we go. We've got the 10 of Swords, those painful completions coming to an end, a blessing in disguise, being clarified by the 5 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So again, in the earthly realm, right? Pentacles is the earth realm. I'm Virgo, so I say we're an earth sign, but that's it. It's going to be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We're earth. This is really something that's special that's coming in for you. Now, again, your recent past, while you're releasing all these painful completions coming to an end, you're still realizing who you are and what is most important in this world. You're keeping everything that's good and positive in your life that you want. This is you being grounded, practical, stable, secure, knowing your worth and value. And knowing what's important to you, you're attracting abundance and prosperity. So these things are no longer working for you. You're evolving. You're moving into someone new. And this 5 of Pentacles is the card of lack. This Queen is not the card of lack. This is the card of lack. This is you leaving this behind. It's an energy that's outside of you because when you're focused on lack, that's maybe being in survival mode, right? And you're looking at food, shelter, water, you're focused and your aperture closes. So it's food, shelter, water. You don't care about anything else. You're not thinking lofty thoughts. You're just thinking, okay, basic necessities right now. That is what's most important. And so when you're in this mode, what you want to do is focus on your strengths, and that will pull you away from lack. This is a strength. So you're literally going away from it. I know it doesn't look like that on the table, but this is actually how it is on my table. The camera makes it a reversal, so let me put it how it is on my table. So this is what it looks like on the table. You're going away from the card of lack. You're focused on your prosperity, your abundance, and everything that's coming into the 3D. You're leaving that feeling behind. That feeling is going out the door with this 10 of Swords. So that's a beautiful thing. That means that there's been a shift. That it's kind of like if you were feeling sorry for yourself for a little while or feeling like a victim or anything like that, you've made that mental shift and now the universe is responding. So because you're not feeling victim mode, maybe you're more positive, more upbeat, you're a go-getter, going to try and make things happen for yourself. The universe is rewarding that kind of behavior. Then we get to your present energy, and this is amazing. So this is the World card. Again, one door closes when another door opens when one door closes. And this is that magic I was saying. I said it's just jumping off the page at me. And look who shows up. With the 9 of Cups, this is emotional satisfaction. Everybody wants the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. This is the 9. It's getting that emotional satisfaction with the Wheel of Fortune, luck and right timing. The wheel turns in your favor. This is a lot of change that's coming in, and that is huge, all in this reading for you, Taurus. Beautiful, beautiful energy. If you want to change your life right now, this is that moment, and it's in the present. Again, this is a new chapter dawning, luck and right timing. I mean, you can't make this up. That's amazing. That's your present energy. Then we get to your near future. Nine of Pentacles. Remember I said everybody wants the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles? You've got the nines back to back. The 9 is in your present of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles is in your near future. You're on your way to something spectacular. And it's being clarified by an ace, a literal gift and blessing from the universe, and a new beginning in the 3D, in the material realm. She is the 9 of Pentacles. Here's her ace with the 7 of Cups. So again, an opportunity, seeds that you've been planting are allowing you to walk down this path into this new portal. Next chapter, portal, portal, portal. You're going into a new chapter, a new era even. That world with the I'm getting the goosebumps again. The world with the Wheel of Fortune is almost a new era. It's not just a chapter. This is spectacular. This is something big coming in with an ace. This is about you waiting for clarity, because this tells me if you don't have clarity on what your choices are right now, it's okay. Wait for clarity. The universe is going to present you with good and bad choices. You want to use your discernment and take your time to choose what is appropriate and right for you. That is your future. Wow. That is your energy. Now we're going to look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. What phenomenal energy right now. If you're feeling it, this is your reading. Guidance and advice from Spirit. We have the Queen of Swords, the Lover's card, and the 9 of Swords. This is my favorite card in this deck. So first card out was the Queen of Swords. This is you using your discernment. She's brilliant. She uses analytical skills. She takes in and processes information. She doesn't tolerate any BS. She sees right through it. She's looking for truth. And, you know, she's got her BS detector on, right? That's what this Queen of Swords is all about. She normally has a sword in her hand, and she can cut cords so with people, places, things, ideas, old versions of self even. Just cut that cord and move forward with this cleanness, this elegance, this clarity. So what she normally does is that she's, you know, in the traditional card, she's looking forward and her head is above the clouds. Well, she's putting up some boundaries here too. Her head is perfectly clear at looking straight ahead. This is allowing you to gain a perspective in your life right now. Spirit is saying, get clarity. Again, if you need to, moving forward, you wait for clarity. So look for clarity. It will help you in so many aspects of your life. If things are coming at you, and you need your distance, you need time for yourself to sit with things to get clarity, put up some healthy boundaries for yourself. Then we have the Lover's card. Oh, it's beautiful Gemini energy. The Lover's card is making choices from the heart. So choose what is divinely aligned for you. If it's love, this doesn't have to mean love. If it's love that you're looking for, this is meeting someone that is divinely aligned for you. They're hitting the same morals, ethics, values. If you have 10 must-haves, you know, they're hitting that 8, 9, maybe even 10. It's just a beautiful energy. It's things lining up for you. If it's a career, it's something you're divinely aligned to do. Like you know what your purpose is in life. It's that kind of energy, but it's choosing from the heart. Staying true to your authentic self, and that's really how everything comes into fruition, because you're standing in your authenticity. It's beautiful. Wheel of Fortune right above it on the table. I'm just saying, a lot of beautiful things are coming in. Then we have the 9 of Swords. This is that energy of maybe a lot of fear coming in. It's known as the never-ending nightmare, where you have a lot of fears coming in that are stacking on top of each other. So fear, guilt, shame, anxiety. This could just be over-processing thoughts in the head, because swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So it's about you looking at your thoughts right now, and if some fears are coming in, are they legitimate? Or are they just there because you're second guessing yourself, right? Is it a legitimate concern? And if it's not, then that's something that you want to diffuse and not give it power. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Oh my God, you can't make it up. Lover's card again. Let me get the rest of the cards with the Strength card. Wow. Page of Pentacles with the Hanged Man, Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. I said wow because they're not stacked on top of each other, but they're right next to each other. This is the main card. This is a clarifier, but it's the Lovers card. Same card, different deck. Yeah, I know. I have to do that because of the censorship on YouTube. The AI just picks up anything. So can you imagine Renaissance art being flagged? I mean, it's just so stupid. Anyways, that's why it's there, if you were wondering. Queen of Swords being clarified by the beautiful Lovers card with my additional magic marker pen. And we also have the Strength card. Again, choosing from the heart. So while you're getting clarity, it's you choosing from your heart again. So that is really a theme here. Luck and right timing with the wheel turning in your favor, but choosing from the heart. You know, that means it's mind, body, and soul, by the way, but you're really choosing from your heart. What are you really motivated to do? What really makes you happy? What brings you joy in this life? Using your strength and courage to make something happen for you, and your strength and courage to see the truth. Sometimes people hide from the truth, and that gets them in trouble. This is your strength and courage to see the truth right now with that Queen of Swords. This is you taming that self-doubt or anything that's coming up that might be blocking you. So for me, that is you really looking at things brutally honest and being honest with yourself and true to yourself. What a great advice from the guidance and advice from Spirit. Then we have, again, the Lovers card. Choosing from the heart, and that is being clarified by the Hanged Man and the Page of Pentacles. The Hanged Man is about you taking a time out to gain a different perspective. So when you're choosing from the heart, I think that that's really you doubling down on that, really looking at the big picture, but taking that time for yourself to kind of do a check-in and really go in for that time of deepening. What does your heart want to do now? Because I'm sure it was different, especially after this release. You've released a lot. So maybe it's a good time to do that check-in. Oh my God, I can't put that in there. To check in and see where you're at right now, because we're always changing and evolving. What does your heart want you to do now? What direction does it want you to flow in? Right? It's for your own benefit and your success. So take that time for yourself. Treat yourself to that, because you'll come out reborn on the other side after you take that time. Do that check-in. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. He's presenting you with an opportunity in the 3D. And that's going to be everything in the 3D. That's going to be things like relationships, whether it's platonic or romantic, getting a pet, having a child. That's going to be your career, work, your retirement, finances, your health, location, relocation, housing, travel. We're looking at education and so much more. It's all of the opportunities in this earthly realm that we all inhabit. It's such beautiful energy, Taurus. Then we have the Nine of Swords. Again, really getting a grip on where your thoughts are going right now. And if you have a lot of anxiety, maybe somehow quell that and look at it. Where is it coming from? And really try and diffuse it if you can. And it's being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. So with that Nine of Swords, this is that slow and steady wins the race. He's very practical, grounded, stable, secure. So really be practical about what it is that you're looking at. This is you leaving emotions out of it. This is you really looking at things from a practical standpoint and using your head. This is air energy. So this is your thoughts, words, and ideas. So between these two, this is like the detective in the tarot. So this is you looking for clues and answers. You're being very curious. So you're looking at what is going on with the fear. Why are you being triggered? Why are you over processing your thoughts? Being practical, grounded, stable, secure, and how you're going to go ahead and approach that. So how are you going to diffuse that fear? Why are you being triggered right now? And really do some investigative work and see what you can do to work through that. That's part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. Your opportunity is the Three of Cups. You have an opportunity to go out and have a great time, celebrate. Holidays are coming. Go have a party. This is with friends, family, strangers, a work party. It doesn't matter. This is you really having a beautiful time. There is a lot to be said about the company of other people when it's high vibing. Everybody's energy works together. Everybody feeds off of each other in a good way, not energy vampire way, but in a good way. Everybody uplifts the other person. It is very underrated. If you can go out and celebrate in the company of other people, you have an opportunity to really benefit from that. And so do the people around you. Again, after everything we went through with COVID and all those stupid lockdowns, I know that there was a legitimate issue, but the government shouldn't be able to come in and tell you what to do in your own home. And they shouldn't be able to come in and tell you what you can and cannot do to go out in public. I'm just saying that this is an opportunity now where we can shift that to go back to having these beautiful gatherings. You know, if you don't want to have it at your home, have it at a restaurant. Somebody else can clean it up, right? You have someone that's lovely that can come and bring you your food, or if it's a buffet, you know, however it's going to be, it's lovely. Everybody goes and they meet and they have a wonderful time. They have banquet rooms, right? They have outdoor dining, you know, whatever it is you need to do, do it. If no one else is organizing it, maybe get a group of people together and everyone has a task, or you do it all. Whatever it's coming in to be, make it happen. You will absolutely benefit from it, and so will the other people. It's a way of creating memories too. So that's something you take with you forever. This life is short. Make the most of it. This is not a dress rehearsal. You have one life. Make the most of it and make it happy and high vibing right here. Then we have in your challenge the Three of Swords. So is your challenge impossible? No, your challenge means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do, it's incredibly rewarding. This is the card of loss. This is swords, though. It's not cups. This is cups. This is your emotions. This is swords. It's your thoughts. You have an opportunity to heal your heart, but it's in the challenge position. So let's find out why. All right, let's get the cards. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the High Priestess for your opportunity, and for the challenge, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So we have the Three of Cups for the opportunity being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So this is really telling me that it's time for evaluation. It's that simple. You're at a crossroads. You have time for an evaluation. You're really looking at everything in your life right now. Quality, you know, the Three of Pentacles is quality people, quality work. But as far as I'm concerned, that's what you're looking at right here because you're evaluating it. Not only do you want to be around people and celebrate, though, you're looking at what your life is like right now. You want quality. That's what you're doing because you're at this point of assessment. You've just released what no longer serves you. These things have come to an end. Now you're looking at what's left. What is it? What direction do you want to go in? How do you want to do it? This is you taking that time. So this tells me you're looking at this celebration. You know how important it is. You're just trying to figure out what to do. Like where to go, who to do it with. You're just kind of looking right now. Then we have the High Priestess. This is your inner knowing. You're going within, you're feeling into it. You know this is something you want to do. You're just trying to figure out how to get there. And you will, because you're trusting your intuition. It's right there. You're probably getting divine downloads from your ancestors, from your guardian angels, spirit guides, and source on this, because the universe wants you to be happy. It's a beautiful, loving vibration. The universe wants you to be happy. This is you getting in touch with that and figuring out what it is that you want to do and making it happen. If you have a group of friends and no one's picking up the phone to get everybody together, you do it. And then maybe you make it so that every month you guys get together and go out for lunch or coffee or whatever, and make it so that it's a constant. And that will be fun. And when it's no longer fun, then switch it up and do something else. That's your opportunity. Then we have your challenge, which is the Three of Swords. It's to heal your heart. But this is healing pain from the heart. So this is really those memories that come in that are painful. When if you went through a breakup and every time you think about this person, it just rips your heart out. It's that moment where instead of, you've got those swords in the hearts. Traditionally, I don't have it here, but it's the red heart with three swords coming in. You pull that sword out and you heal that wound. the memory is always going to be there, but it's not triggering you and it's not hurting you anymore. That's where the healing comes in. So that's what this card represents, but it's in the challenge, which means you have to work a little harder at it, which tells me that this is about you keeping your eye on the prize. If something wasn't meant for you, it's kind of like acknowledging that it's something you had to go through to teach you a life lesson so that you can appreciate what's coming in, because we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the card everybody wants, you keeping your eye on the prize, friends, family, pets, housing, work, car, money, health, everything is represented here. What it is that is your idealized life. Be practical, grounded, stable, secure. And this card also means having a good time. He's the juggler. I wish they put a smile on his face, but they didn't. But it's a way of you also having a good time. And that is a theme here. Not having life as drudgery or miserable or always work or whatever it might be. So for you to heal that wound, it's about you keeping your eye on the prize, not getting hung up and stuck on that memory and that pain. Letting it go. Life lesson. When if you dated someone that was an asshole? Life lesson, lesson learned. Move past it. Let it go. Go on to somebody new and make sure that they don't have the same characteristics maybe as that person. Pay attention to the red flags that you either ignored or you just let slip by the first time. That way you don't repeat that pattern again. I don't care if you're male or female. I don't want you to think because I'm a woman I'm saying that about men. You see it in both parties. So it's you looking at that, okay? What a great opportunity to have that life lesson and to keep your eye on the prize, to not get sidetracked. That's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where you're watching from. I'm getting ready to travel, and I'd love to know whether it's the US or beyond. And what else to tell you? Oh, I also have that special still going on my website if you'd like to book a personal reading with me or any of my 1-hour services. You can go to my website. It's also in the description, I guess is what I'm trying to say. AncientOakPsychicArts.com, same name as the channel. And there you can go ahead and book it. It says book a session. That is the regular price. Right next to it, it says birthday sale. Use that link and you'll get that 15% off. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.